Hey guys, just want to complicate it a little bit so that you can really understand it even much better than this, what you understand so far. So I'm going to create a new file over here called advanced3.yaml. So use that one, which is already available for you in the code section. So this is going to be advanced3.yaml file. So in this file, I'm going to copy paste the same thing. What I'm going to do, I'm just have renamed my name of the pod to external one. So what's happening here is that I am planning to use the same port number in the host one, which is already used. So there should be a issue, right? So now you will see that. So right now, what I've done is like I've created just put like external. Oh, got the spelling wrong. Doesn't matter, anyways. External one. Now here, this pod has two containers, exactly same thing, but then here it is running with the 80 port number and the host, and also the 80 port number over here, 80 port number, sorry. So now when I execute this one, kubectl apply -f, you can see that it says pod created. Let's just get the pod information. Now it says that the pod is running, or maybe it is running on the second node, right? So if you see that here, the first pod over here, second pod over here. Now, well, it should work. This one should work. Okay, fine. It's a lucky break for itself. So the 38 works fine. Now, what happens if I create another one? If I create an advanced 4, right? And I'm sorry. If I create advanced 4, and in advanced 4, I'm going to mention the same thing again, right? So I'm creating advanced 4 for you guys as well. So you can use that one. So it's like a external to, this is like external. I'm just modifying in the GitHub. So just bear with me. So here I am just going to create external 2 one more time. Now it escaped somehow by creating it on the other node, but now it cannot escape, right? So it has to create on either worker 1 or worker 2. That's it. Those are the options available for it. So let's see how it's able to create now. So let's just apply advanced 4 right now. See what happens. So it's created. So let's get pod. Now you can see it has gone to a status called pending. Now this is something which you have not seen before, right? It's because it's pending because the port numbers of 80 and 80 is already been assigned for both worker 1 and worker 2. Now it's not able to assign that port number again on the host. So what it does is like waiting for the existing process to get released, and then it basically wants to occupy that. So that's what is happening over here. So it's waiting for the port numbers to be released. So you can see that it is not assigned which worker it's going to assign. It's very intelligent, right? It didn't say where it's going to be assigned. So wherever it gets the port number free, there it will assign. Like for example, let's just say, for example, we'll release this one on worker 1, and you can see that it will start creating on the worker 1. So let's see. We will use the command kube control delete -f advanced 1.yaml. I guess that's advanced 2, right? I'm just checking my document if it's advanced 2 or advanced 1. Yeah, it's advanced 2. I'm sorry. Just back. Advanced 2.yaml. Now that I've removed it, so you can see that right now. Now the external 2 is running now. It's running on worker 1. So this is what exactly happens if you kind of reuse the same host port number again and again. So it basically goes to the pending state. And then it basically tells you that this is the reason for the pending state. So let's see what it says over here as a reason. So it's currently, I've created the external again. So it's saying pending again. So let's just do kube control, describe, and then external one. So it says, okay, so I have to give pod here, forgot. So it says over here, you can see fail scheduling. Why? Because 0 out of 3 nodes are available. One node has untolerated taint, which is basically control plane. That basically means that you cannot deploy on the master node. That's what it says. 2 nodes, it doesn't have free port number required for pod ports. So it's very clearly telling you it doesn't have free port number over here on the event section. So this basically tells you what exactly the problem is. Now, if you go to the logs as well, you will get the same information, but though you don't have to go to the logs, you can get it from here. But if you go to the logs, where log, I'm talking about the master log, not about because it's not even assigned, right? So why it would go anywhere else? So if you go to the logs over here, so you can see all the logs are updated. Let's go to the scheduler. Scheduler's job is to schedule this, right? We can see that over here. Error selecting the pod. It says like worker 2. And then error selecting the pod. And this says worker 2. So it basically tells you that it's not able to select the pod. And then there's some exceptions over here that seems to be normal. And then let's look at your core DNS logs as well. So this is normal updates here. Let's look at the funnel logs over here. Failed partition, partial IP tables restored. This is also not relevant to us. Let's talk about the Kube Control Manager. Not much over here. So that's pretty much tells you about the event on the logs which we have shown you. Pretty much it covers a lot of things. If you have any questions, do leave it on the question section. So I'll see you on the next video.